Hi, it's Jason Hartman, and we occasionally do an announcement where we just feature something special, something that's going on, something you should know about. And this time, I wanted to do a quick announcement about a couple of properties we have. Inventory is very tight, and properties are going quickly, so we wanted to just get the word out. Hopefully, you are subscribing to our Property Cast, where you can actually get the property proformas delivered to you on your computer or your smartphone. And I've got one of our investment counselors here, Carrie, with me, and we want to talk about a few properties. The first one, Carrie, is in Martinsville, Indiana. Tell us about this one.
Hey, Jason. Yeah, so Martinsville, Indiana, it's with one of our longest running local market specialists. They have a solid operations there. This particular property is $134,900, and the projected monthly cash flow is over $300. So that's a really solid return right there.
It's according to the performance, it's 304. So that's phenomenal. In today's market, you can't touch that. So, yeah, good.
Yeah, so that's a nice location, a nice zip code. So be on the lookout for that performa on the site.
Excellent. Let's go down to Ocala, Florida. And by the way, at our upcoming Profits in Paradise event, we're going to have at least one side tour, a property tour combined with this event. We've never done that before. At this event, we've done property tours, of course. But this one in Ocala, if you're joining us for Profits in Paradise, you can see some of our Ocala inventory. Tell us about this one for $159,900.
Yeah, this is a nice new construction property, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage. You know, it's going to be low maintenance. 3% maintenance is what we project, but you might not see that for a couple of years yet. It's also with one of our top local market specialists and property management teams, too.
In other words, when you say you might not see it, since it's a brand new property, you may have almost no maintenance or even no maintenance your first year or two. So the 3% will make this deal look even better than it does on the performa. It's $118 per square foot, projected rent $1,325. So, on brand new construction, that's pretty good, pretty close for a good market to the 1% rule. What else do we want people to know about this? The total return on investment is projected at 31% annually, right?
Yes, that's correct. Well, and also in the Florida market, in this particular market, Ocala, you are going to have very low insurance. So that is a very nice benefit. You'll still have some solid insurance options, but, they project around $400 annual insurance costs.
That's extremely low, especially for a place like Florida. Always verify these own costs with your own provider. We can refer you to insurance people, and so can our local market specialists in the various markets. Always make sure you check that out. But great. That looks like a good deal. Now, you wanted to talk about one that's off the list you sent me, right?
Yes, I wanted to mention our York, Pennsylvania, Central Pennsylvania market. We have a really solid local market specialist there. If you can go on to the jasonhartman.com/property site, you'll see some of their properties in the York market, and the rehabs. They are just phenomenal. They're very cute homes. They're very nice. They do a great job.
They do a really good job. I got to say, as far as the cuteness appeal, those houses are great. They do a really good job of appealing to the emotions of renters and future buyers that may be buying your property from you someday.
And on top of that, their vacancy rate is very low. It's one of the lowest we have. When you're purchasing these properties at closing, those properties are 99% of the time they'll be tenanted. So that's always reassuring as well.
So you have them occupied by close, hopefully. So good.
Yep.
You want to mention anything else about the York property?
Well, I was just going to also mention, it's a $96,000 property. The estimated monthly rent is $1,095. So you're right.
It's above the 1% ratio. Wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yep. A nice property.
Good stuff. Okay. Now, here's a really neat one. This is a brand new, and these are rare, a brand new construction duplex. The price is $3,099. Which comes out to $120 per square foot. Estimated rent is $2,800 per month. Brand new construction, very close to the 1% rule I talk about in terms of rent to value ratio. And the cash flow on this one is projected at $467 per month. Carrie, in this market with tight inventory and increasing prices, that's pretty darn good.
It is very nice. It is a very solid property. Again, new construction, low maintenance. You're getting, in a way, a 2-for-1 deal. And when I talk about that, I'm meaning about the loan aspect too. So you're only going to use up one of your conventional Fannie Freddie loans on this property, and you're still going to walk away with that nice cash flow instead of 2 loans for 2 properties at that amount of cash flow.
Right,
You're just using it for 1 loan.
And so, of course, what Carrie's referring to is for the investors who are buying more than 10 properties, and if you're married, more than 20 properties, if both you and your spouse can qualify. This is a way to own more real estate value, but only use up one of those loan slots. Remember, we only get 10 each person in terms of what's called the agency loans, or the Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac loans that are the most desirable. Of course, we have other options after you do 10 properties, or 10 loans, I should say, but those are the best. They're the lowest rates and the best terms. So good stuff. Anything else about this one?
No, again, it's with another solid local market specialist. That's what you want to go with. Who's the team behind your properties, the property management. And so we really stand behind this particular local market specialist.
Excellent. Good stuff. Carrie, thanks for joining us and talking about this. And we look forward to seeing you all at our upcoming Profits in Paradise event in Orlando, Florida. Again, we've got an additional bonus property tour added to that event. So I think you'll really enjoy it. And go to jasonhartman.com for more properties. Be sure you subscribe to the Property Cast. It's basically a podcast that delivers property proformas to you as they become available. So a great tool there. You can, of course, check out all of our stuff at jasonhartman.com. Thanks for joining us, and happy investing.
Thank you so much for listening. Please be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any episodes. Be sure to check out the show's specific website and our general website, hartmanmedia.com, for appropriate disclaimers and terms of service. Remember that guest opinions are their own, and if you require specific legal or tax advice or advice in any other specialized area, please consult an appropriate professional. And we also very much appreciate you reviewing the show. Please go to iTunes or Stitcher Radio or whatever platform you're using and write a review for the show. We would very much appreciate that. And be sure to make it official and subscribe so you do not miss any episodes. We look forward to seeing you on the next episode.